From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From the 38, Powell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Powell's throw taken in by Samuel. On the move past the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, there's no doubt that Curtis Samuel Washington would both welcome a redo at his first year there. Injuries kept him to less than 100 snaps across 5 games. Everyone's hoping a return to health gets him back on track, but he's making a push for his first 1,000-yard season in Carolina. That catch there, good for a 1st down.
On 1st, and now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Second down, Howell back to pass. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up. They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he finds McLaurin. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And connecting here with D.J. Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Lions at 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Tracy Walker. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On second and 9. Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Out of the gun. Goff. Hard throw. Incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Powell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14. Lions nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. On the move past the 40. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, 39 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Goff now looks to throw. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, and it's 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are back within a couple of the lead. Goff looking to throw. Being chased out left. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, You're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Goff. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And Sharp calls it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 36 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a second when the...
Took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps should go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff on the move to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is gone. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Here we go on 4th. Goff. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and watch out.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Joey Slye for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off, as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
On 2nd and 10, Goff eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Newton. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the 50, it's gone. Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now Goff. Finding Hockenson here on the outright. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll run with Swift, and he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realized...
I'm gonna be going crazy with the Lions, nigga. Man. I was gonna trip though, cause you know that one shit we probably gonna restart this bitch anyway, so I was really just lollygagging this shit.
Touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if
I ain't trip.
once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive,
Y'all nigga worry about the wrong shit. It sound like you getting press.
working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same pace.
I don't think I play basketball here before today.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they bring one here.
Bum ass need to practice anyway.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Damn, I scored 34 points in a second. Don't.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Middle of the field is
Man, I saw that shit. Knew that shit was gonna happen, bro.
before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
What up, Jeffrey Okudah?
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit.
Shit.
Make a play
Wow.
downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly
Bro, I
right.
can't
It's
run
going
the
to
ball,
take a
bro.
lot to have a chance to win this one now.
Nice effort defensively there.
Shit.
Cole Holcomb. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Play fake for Swift, now Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Brian Poole. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down to about the 40-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. And he's just throwing it out for grabs now. Fortunately, that will be thrown incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route roll deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Shit, I forgot it was weed. Yeah, I think it is that weed.
This is 3rd and 8.
One of them bitches I can't trade and that shit over. I don't even care for that bitch.
Throwing his Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's.
That's Keys talking.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wentz now on 1st down. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's got this
Ooh.
too shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Wentz to throw again.
Cut that bitch off, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I do this shit for real, nigga. What the fuck is he talking about like I'm not one of him? Like I'm not one of him. What the fuck is he talking about? He about to quit. He about to quit. Ah! Quit! What the fuck is he talking about like I'm one of them, bro? Turn this bitch up with the Lions, nigga. 1-1, man. Wait till I get a QB next year. I lost to the Eagles on some playing around shit. Lost to the Eagles. Shit, fuck.